Hi, I'm Ursina and I'm the project coordinator for the Black Rhino Range Expansion Project, BREP for short. And as the name implies, we translocate black rhino for range expansion and also for population growth, because black rhinos are a critically endangered species. So it's very important that we're able to grow the numbers as we go along. And BREP has been around since 2003, and in that time the project has translocated 12 black rhino populations within South Africa and one outside of South Africa in Malawi. And for my job, that means that I look after and work with the existing populations to make sure that they are well managed and that everything runs smoothly. So help the guys on the ground that look after these rhinos out with day-to-day management tasks, with managing monitoring data as well. All the rhinos are very closely monitored. So yeah, lots of day-to-day work that just makes sure that the rhinos are happy and healthy and that the populations are growing. And then another very exciting part of my work is genetics work. So over the past few years, we've managed to DNA profile over 230 black rhinos that are part of the BREP project. And that allows us to better understand, with certain analyses being done, better understand how the rhinos interact with each other, who breeds with each other, and to understand things like paternity, so we know which dominant bulls are fathering calves, and also understanding relatedness, which becomes quite important when we have to start looking at removing animals out of a population to prevent inbreeding, and also understanding relatedness and when we have to move new animals into a population to make sure that we can uphold or even increase genetic diversity. Unfortunately, that sort of work actually entails to sit behind a desk quite a lot, but luckily that's not the only thing that I get to do with my work. Also part of the capture and translocation team when we do move rhinos, which usually happens once every year or once every 2 years. And it's always an exciting time to get to go out into the field and catch rhino. And probably one of the most memorable ones has been the move to Malawi, where we captured 17 black rhinos, and they were flown from Durban in South Africa to Lilongwe in Malawi, and then on a 6-hour big family road trip we drove them to Liwonde National Park, where they were released and where they're doing very well. So I was very fortunate to be part of that project. Yeah, it was the largest black rhino international black rhino translocation so far, so quite fortunate to be part of it. And yeah, a general conservation message, you know, very often, especially with rhino, we focus on protecting them and conserving their numbers, which is 100% very important. But the one thing that sometimes gets forgotten is that we manage what we have left as well, and management of black rhino, but also of wild dog, of cheetah, of lions is very important, because those animals are investment into the future conservation of the species. And so it's very important that we manage them for genetics and just for general health of the population, to make sure that we can still have these animals far into the future.